Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 2-month update since having my sleeve surgery. So if you're interested, stick around. So it's been 2 months already, actually 2 months and 2 days if I want to be specific. I am down a total of 51 pounds, which is great. I'm looking forward to being down double that so that I can actually really see the impact on myself. And I just wanted to give you an update. The holidays have just passed, so Christmas was 2 days ago, and I don't usually celebrate Christmas that much. I'll arrange to see my family and stuff. The only real party that I had was my Christmas party, which I did my work Christmas party, which I did another video about. And so far to date, I just went to go and see my mom. So if I'm talking about references for food and Christmas parties and stuff like that, I haven't really been in a situation where I've had to choose from like a buffet, but I think that I would do pretty good if I had to, because I pretty much just nitpick on what I feel like eating. So example, if there's sandwiches, I'll probably just eat the interior of the sandwich without the bread, or if there's vegetables, raw vegetables, well then I'll go for that instead of, example, like a pasta salad or something. So I've been pretty good with food. And the holidays, I was more stressed out about it before they actually passed. Now that they're pretty much over, I would say that there was really nothing to stress about. So anyone else who's going through a holiday season, either in the future or coming up soon, just do what feels right. Don't worry about what other people are maybe looking at you and what you're going to be choosing, and just limit yourself. Know that maybe if there's a lot of finger foods, if you eat a lot, you'll end up feeling bad. So eat a little bit, see where that takes you, and move on from there. Other things that I wanted to talk to you about is, I know in a previous video, I hope I mentioned it, from the operation I ended up getting a mushroom in my mouth. So update on that is that it's still there because I have been super irresponsible and not taking care of it. The rinse that I have, I need to do it once after every meal and before bedtime. So 4 rinses a day, and they say you need to wait as long as possible from the rinse before you drink something. And if you hear that noise, that's my cat scratching against her cat litter, so I'm sorry. And so I haven't really been rinsing. What I had done was I would rinse before, I would do the mouthwash before going to bed. So just a minute, I'll be back when the cat's done. So I was only doing it once before bed, and it wasn't enough to fight the infection in my mouth. So from that, I ended up going to get a renewal on my prescription, and now the cat is scratching in her food dish, just because she's a monster. Thank you. And so I ended up getting a renewal on my prescription, and I started doing it again. So now I'm really following it. After every meal I rinse, and after every right before bed I rinse again. So hopefully that'll help take care of the white tongue that I have. And also I just wanted to say that another big problem with getting this operation is the hair loss. A lot of people say that they lose their hair, and I've seen pictures of people losing huge chunks of their hair after their shower. And it's something that's really been stressing me out. I don't know if anybody else out there has lost a lot of their hair. I hope not for you, and if you have, I hope it's grown back. But it's something that's really stressing me out. I'm always checking my hairline, seeing if it's thinner or whatnot. And so far, I can't say that I've noticed that I've really lost any hair. Some people say it can take up to 6 months after the operation for you to start losing your hair. And other people don't lose their hair whatsoever, so I'm hoping that I fall into that category. I am losing a little bit of my hair, but I'm not sure if it's to do with just general wintertime hair loss, because with the heating and the dryness from the artificial heat and going outside with the cold weather, I mean today I think it's minus 10 Celsius without the wind factor, and with the wind factor I think it's minus 17 Celsius. So the cold really impacts your hair a lot, and my hair has been bleached a lot. It doesn't look that bleached now, but it has been bleached over this past year a lot. And so when I brush my hair, I notice that I have a little bit of hair coming out, but when I pull on my hair, I don't have any pieces that fall out. So I'm really keeping an eye on the hair thing. I'm trying to be really delicate with my hair because I don't want to lose it. I don't want to cause any kind of loss of hair more than what I might already lose. So I'm being really careful with that. And I hope that it stays as is and it's not going to get any worse. So those are basically all of the things physically wise for my body right now with the weight loss. I'm really happy. Like I said, can't wait to have a little bit more, but I am happy with the 51 pounds that I have lost. It does show. My clothes are a little bit looser. I'm able to wear some things that beforehand might have been a little bit too tight, but now they fit okay. And in general, I feel like my body's a little bit smaller, so maybe if I haven't lost as much weight, I've lost size, so that's still a plus. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to see where the next couple of months are going to take me. If they're going to have, if I'm going to keep losing at the same rate that I'm losing now, or if it's going to be more maybe physical. I am also looking forward to it being nice outside so that I can start walking, because right now it's just too cold and miserable to be outside walking. And I'm looking forward to doing that. And food-wise, if that interests you, I'm basically eating anything that I want without any problems. I have to really be careful because I'm starting to eat a little bit more, and I know that slowly if I keep eating a little bit more, eventually I'll start stretching my stomach, which makes me be able to eat a little bit more. So I'm trying to be careful on the portion size, and I'm always really judging, does this have protein in it? Is this technically like a fattening food? Example, is it breaded? Is it deep fried? Is it like empty calories? So all of those things I avoid. And yeah, something that I guess I would have eaten beforehand that would have been enough to satisfy me, I could probably separate that into 3 portions. So today I went and bought myself a little like sushi bowl kind of salad thing. It had rice and vegetables and pieces of shrimp in it, and basically I think it was carrots and mango and cucumber, but anyways, the whole little bowl. I say before I could eat the whole thing, and today I maybe ate a third of it. So really, like, my portions are about a third of what I was eating before, and I feel totally like satiated, like I wouldn't need to eat anymore. And I find that I'm feeling hunger now, whereas before I wasn't feeling the hunger. And it's more, not so much of I'm hungry, I need to eat, more of like an annoyance. Like, I know I'm kind of hungry and I know I need to eat something, and it's kind of like a grumbly kind of feeling. But I could be full off the smallest things. If I wanted to just eat something like a cracker with a piece of cheese, like 1 or 2 crackers with a couple pieces of cheese, I'll eat that and I'll be fine. It's like as if I ate a whole meal. The littlest thing makes me feel like I've eaten a meal, so I can get through a longer period of time off of smaller amounts of food. I am having the problem of eating too fast, which gives me stomach aches afterwards. But it's not so much a stomach ache. It's more like the other day I had a piece of meat and I ate it too fast. I knew I was eating it too fast, and I was like, I'll just eat it too fast and I'll suffer. And I suffered. It felt like my food continually moved up to my throat and came back down to my stomach, and then moved up to my throat and came back down to my stomach. I would sit there and I was breathing, and it felt like it kept coming back up, like as if it couldn't go in my stomach, which is not horrible feeling like some people who have had dumping have had, I would imagine. But it's more like you just want your food to go down. And seeing as how you can't drink right after you ate, it's like you have nothing to help push your food into your stomach. So it kind of like plays in your throat. Like I keep telling people, I feel like my stomach has moved from my stomach to my chest. So all of my food after I eat, because I can't drink afterwards, it's almost as if I have like a residue in my chest. Like my food is stuck in my chest, but I know it's not stuck. It's just like the feeling of having food pass. And when I eat too fast, well, then it like travels. So I feel like my stomach has become my chest, which is weird. So I don't know if anyone else has had the operation, if they know what that feels like or not. But for me, that's what it feels like. It's really strange. And that's basically it. That's basically how I'm doing 2 months in. I'll try and do videos a little bit more often. I know I've been doing them about a month, once every month, maybe twice a month. But if I were to put myself in my position before I had the operation, I really enjoyed watching people's experiences and having just more details. So if anything happens that's interesting, or if I think of things to be able to tell you guys about things that either that I didn't know beforehand, or even after all of my research, stuff that's different from what I had researched, I'll let you know. I'll try and think up a couple more ideas for videos as well as giving you updates. And yeah, so I hope you've been enjoying my journey thus far. If you have, feel free to subscribe if you want to keep seeing my journey. I would love to read your comments below, so please give me some comments if you've had the surgery or not, maybe if you're looking into the surgery, or if you have questions that you would like me to answer about my personal experience. Like I said before, I can only answer you through my experience and things that I went through here in Canada. I can't tell you how things would be in the States. But I would love to talk to you about anything that you would have questions about concerning the operation, your fears, or just sharing example, the ways to tell your family if you're worried about that. So feel free to ask questions. I have not really anything to hide, and if I could help you out, then I would love to help you out. So don't be shy about leaving comments and questions, and like if you liked. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.